Well, we won't do that again. So in this monologue, this is the second segment of the 4 monologues of Villain Era Precision. And I give you a premonition every time. I give you a visual where you can get the mental picture as I articulate. And it's comedic this time around. Like the last one is comedic, so we're going the comedic route with all 4 monologues. So this one's about translation has expired, is what this title is. So each one becomes less about reacting to people and more about declaring standards of perception. So picture this. Think of your favorite comedian. Mine's is, in this monologue, is Richard Pryor. Even though it's Red Fox, Eddie Murphy, and Richard Pryor, we're on Richard Pryor right now. Let's see. The lights are low. The lights are low. The room is full but not settled. See, now I feel like I have to start over because that sound went away now. But it was on cue, right? So the lights are low. The room is full, but it's not settled. So something already feels in progress about this energy, right? Because this moment is the foundation for all future moments. Open your mind and receive each moment as a new and exciting possibility. Let me see. It's almost like the camcorder or the recorder. So it would be the director that has the light, the red dot that says in progress. This one, I didn't shuffle none of my cards. I just flipped them all upside down. So the Muse of Tragedy. I'll show you the pictures. Muse of Tragedy. And the Tower wanted to make their debut again. And this is the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, Soul Drive. And what's the name of the theme again? Translation has expired. So the Muse of Tragedy is present, but she isn't explaining anything anymore. Like, she's just standing there like a fate nobody wants to translate twice. And then this is where your favorite comedian comes in, right? Walks on or walks out onto the stage. No intro, no warm-up. He looks at the room like the room has been talking behind his back. He nods slowly. Yeah, I see y'all. A few laughs, nervousness, early on, nuances. He shakes his head like he's already mid-conversation with something the audience hasn't admitted yet. Now hold up. Let me ask you something. And at this point you pause for alignment. You ever notice how folks call chaos a relationship until it falls apart? And in this visual, the room reacts before it fully understands why. Some laughter, some silence, some source. Recognition. Loading. Now I'm serious. I'm watching people decorate confusion like it's stability. And I know I ain't the only one that's seen that. So picture like your comedian, like he leans in a little. Because see, what I'm noticing, and a smile creeping in like he hates how blatant and obvious it is. It's how y'all keep surviving things you keep giving fancy names to. Somewhere in that shift, like the Great Gathering is happening, right? In real life, like not as a concept, but as like a softening. Oh, okay. So this is the part where everybody starts acting like they didn't feel it coming. Then the crowd's laugh gets louder. And he nods like, there it is. Nah, don't do that. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying. I've seen this movie before. And then that's when he gestures loosely, like the whole thing is a rerun with different actors, and it don't change just because we put a better lighting on it. You dig? So then there's the beat. You know, that drum roll thing, like that's your mic drop moment. You know, progress. The tone drops slightly, still funny. So let me say it plain. You don't need a new explanation. He points gently, like he's setting something down. You need to stop calling confusion security. And that lands different. No big laugh, just truth settling. And in that settling, something clears. Bad apples aren't announced, they're recognized instantly. Oh yeah, I see it now. And as your favorite comedian exhales, it's like he's been carrying that sentence for the room. He grins again. Man, y'all lucky I'm funny. Like, y'all luckier than the motherfucker I'm funny. Because in real life, this would be a real tragedy, right? And that's the moment, the foundation for all future moments. You know, it lays down the baseline. So open your mind and receive each moment as a new and exciting possibility. Okay. I'm assuming you came here to make some arrangements. Not that many arrangements, but some arrangements. So this is a number 10. A 10 could be a completion, but you're being urged to clear your energy field. So something wants to come in, but it needs that wiggle room. Some of you like those floral scented sage sticks. It got the floral pieces of flowers in it. But there's a stench in the room, like that smell in the room that won't leave. And my tower made its debut. I build outwardly, so that tower was there. Now we're gonna put something on the outside of that and bring it back in. That's a lot of cards. So let's put them back. Somebody want the Knight of Swords. That's the Game Master. You better bring your A game. You got to be quick on your feet. You got to land this in 30 seconds. Maybe that's an outdated belief or an outdated timeline where you don't have to work under that kind of pressure before, anymore. But it's true though. If you're speaking to someone, if you don't land them in 30 seconds, you're wasting your breath, type of thing. So you're taking a different approach with the Page of Pentacles. I'm not finished with these yet. And my Muse of Tragedy. Maybe it's a single route. Maybe someone just wants to focus on their children or just focus on their career. Both can imply. Maybe the dual statement The route is I'll be a career-oriented person. You can have it all, but not at once. Oh, you're Queen of Roses. That's your Queen of Cups. Y'all better stop being mean to this person. Then Unknown made his debut twice too. So we're gonna sit that back up that way. You don't have a fear of the unknown. You're just willing to. It could be prayer, like prayer. Pray and keep it moving. Beauty ritual. People see you as someone who's magnetizing and beautiful. Look at her. Oh, okay. Someone was jealous. I can see that. And you took a different route. It's like you have options and someone's envious of the options that you have. You know, you set the tone, and it was a lot more of a pause for the sake of alignment, not so much a pause because you're breaking the energy up in segments. Not at all. Hold on, you could put this right here. You could be changing your entire aesthetic, so you can go from wearing neutral palettes like pink tones or bubblegum colors on your lips for makeup purposes, and you switch it to a matte black with glitter on it, right? Or just went from wearing bright summer colors to wearing all black, or vice versa. Someone does not like that you can it could be a copycat on the loose. Some people might be a little low-key obsessed with you because on a beauty ritual card it's a 5. It's only a 5, and a 5 could be changed. So you're changing up. It's like people feel like they have you pegged because they've been studying you for quite some time. It's like, well, if you know me so well, graduate. Never try to study me because you won't graduate. That's what that means. So the game master is you witty. It's a little embarrassing because the Knight of Swords is clarifying the Tower. You made a chess move that laid down the foundation for all future moments. So your future interactions with someone won't be quite like how you remember them. And it's all coming together. The intuitive hits, the soul tribe is you're going to be with people that's more of your caliber, that's on your level, that wants better, that aims higher, that is not soft and plush around the edges. You can be feminine, but you're not really plush around the edges. You have an edge. You have a boldacity. You have a swag about you. You're clearing your energy. Even she's wearing black in this picture. She's wearing black. But you're the Queen of Roses. So that's like my Queen of Cups. And you deserve your flowers. Because you show up correctly. Anybody who wanted to cream pie you, like throw egg on your face, because you're you, cause themselves to look tragic in front of you, right in front of their peers. With this Tower and this Game Master. They thought they were smarter than you. They felt like they were bigger than the program. And we see now that that was a dud. Okay? The humor is there, but the seriousness. And it's like, you can step outside of the perimeter and articulate the truth from any angle with that Knight of Swords and the Tower. Someone was too deep in their feelings concerning you and they thought you were one of one. No, it's 0 to 2. Okay? I am not the 1, 2, or the 3. That's how this reads. Shall I keep going? Or that's enough? So you took a different route. And I like that the Page of Pentacles has the kindergarten teacher on it because that is true psychology. That is someone who knows how to deal with people of all age groups. You know, this is someone who studies psychology at a deeper level. You put that with the Knight of Swords in the Tower. That was a Mensa baby. That people didn't notice that was a Mensa baby because they couldn't get past your beauty aesthetics. So now you're clearing your energy of that. You didn't quite change your style per se, but you could. So what I take from that is like you could be a threat. You could be modest. You went from modest to bodacity, and that's the nightmare they wish they could wake up from. You having the intellect and the wits of knowing that it's too small for you to even put that kind of energy into is enough for you to gather your things, your flowers too, and soul tribe. It's like what came off as like a congratulations, you did well. Like think of Showgirls, Nomi Malone as Goddess, and how they give her flowers at the end of her performance. Like, you are my dear, you are the show. But a lot of the things that they were doing behind the scenes were riddled, and all that stuff was riddled in manipulation. It's like, hey, you want to do this gig? It's $1,000, and they say, yeah, we'll sing a lot of songs, you'll perform, and then we'll come back to my place, and then we'll sing a song together, and we'll sing a lot of songs. You see what I'm saying? Like they're trying to coerce them into prostitution for the $1,000. So it wasn't about the exposure and the gigs that they were getting, the performances. They were Las Vegas showgirls, and they were like, it was the gigs were riddled in prostitution. But it doesn't have to be prostitution for you. Maybe it is. Maybe somebody did try to do that for you, or to you, correction, thinking they're making you feel like they're doing you a favor. You're the game master. Nomi Malone was nothing nice. She was anything but nice. She just pretty to look at. You see what I'm saying? And she used to do her nails a lot too, so it's really interesting. Like that was an emphasis in her on her character in the movie. It's like your friend has really nice nails, and look at this woman doing her beauty rituals. Like that was her superpowers, like some of her superpower. But at the end, she made it to what she felt like was right. And when she saw like it was too much behind the scenes hypocrisy, and she took a different route at the end. But she left on her own terms. She left on top. Nobody could take anything from her. She earned it. And that's what I feel like people mistake you with the Queen of Cups. It's like they gave you flowers like congratulations for your performance. It's like really riddled with something to be cream pied about, or something to be humiliated about later. That was a tragedy for them. They end up with egg on their face, or the mask came off, because you love flowers, okay, but you love yourself in a way that they don't relate to that. That's why it's all coming together. You know, you're not glamorizing chaos as security, as I just articulated, like the comedy stance. Like a lot of those comedians, or if not all of them, they tell the truth. They tell their life experiences, and it could be tragic. You can take it as a tragedy, or you can receive your flowers for it, but on your own terms. That's why I see. That's what I get from Play Your Energy as well. So you're about to meet your soul tribe. There's an audience waiting for you. Okay, those traumatic moments, or what's meant to be a tragedy for you, like they're just going to write you off and leave you on the side of the road, discard you, use you and discard you. No, Nomi Malone is Goddess. Okay, this moment is the foundation for all future moments. So you're walking into the unknown. You're changing your aesthetics. You can change your aesthetics. You can wear many hats. You can wear anything you want to, and pursue a different route. So that's interesting. You could have been like a Las Vegas showgirl or something real dramatic, to going to be a teacher or something like that. But you can. I got a million ways to get it. Let's choose one. You see what I'm saying? On to the next one. Y'all dick riding my old hustles, like y'all copying my old aesthetics. You don't even know the difference between archetypes and archives, or aesthetics and archives. So what did Cardi B say? But you get the point of what I'm saying. Imaginary players is what this feels like. So the translation is expired. They missed the mark. Okay, they lost the plot. So if it resonates, like, share, and subscribe.